Welcome back to the channel, everybody. So today we got Conor McGregor, which at this point is like, where doesn't Conor McGregor got his hands, right? He's got his hands in music now, politics. But Conor McGregor meets Donald Trump after immigration rant at White House. Um, and I know he announced he's running for president of Ireland. So one thing about me, I'm not gonna knock nobody. I definitely want to hear him out and see what he got to say. So with that being said, what's smoking all my dragons, divine righteous, almighty greats overachieving, never slacking. Original link in the description, and we're gonna hop right into it. Here we go.
Guys, please try to shoot. It's one of my own. I guess you want to do on.
Congratulations, sir. I tell you what, your work ethic is inspiring. Your work ethic is inspiring. Appreciate it.
Why does Trump almost look like almost a little surprised? I don't know. Trump's one of those guys where it's like, I won't say surprised, but I can't really describe the look I'm trying to say, but it almost feel like because Trump is obviously one of those guys. He's not surprised by like anything at this point. There's not much in that world that Trump hasn't seen or dealt with. As far as characters go, and Trump was also worked in the WWE for a while. So, and also, I know he deals with the UFC, which was the organization that Conor McGregor came from. So, it feels like this was already something that was in the making for a long time, I guess.
Appreciate it.
Happy Paddy's Day, America!
What a character, man.
Ireland and America, we are siblings. We consider America our big sibling. So it's important for Ireland to have be a peaceful, happy, prosperous country for the 40 million Irish Americans to have a place to visit, to come back to their home. So we wish for our relationship with the United States to continue, and we wish to be taken care of by the big bro. The United States should look after its little bro. Prosperous country for the 40 million Irish Americans to have a place to visit, to come back to their home. So
we couldn't think of a better guest to have with us on St. Patrick's Day. We're both wearing our green. This was not.
Doesn't this all look like a movie? Like everything it just all feels like something you see on like a Tom Cruise movie before, or like a World War Z when stuff about to take place. Like everything it all feels like a movie, but art. What do they say? Art imitates life, in a way this is art.
Have a place to visit, to come back to their home. So
we couldn't think of a better guest to have with us on St. Patrick's Day. We're both wearing our green. This was not planned, but very festive. And as you know, I'll be having a briefing later at 1 o'clock, so we'll talk more about their meeting later. But he's going over to meet with some other administration officials. He's spending the day in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm here to raise the issues the people of Ireland face. Yes. And it'll be music to the people of Ireland's ears, because never on the main stage has the issues the people of Ireland face been spoke. Our government has long since abandoned the voices of the people of Ireland, and it's high time that America is made aware of what is going on in Ireland. What is going on in Ireland is a travesty. Our government is the government of zero action with zero accountability. Our money is being spent on overseas issues that has nothing to do with the Irish people. The illegal immigration racket is running ravage on the country. There are rural towns in Ireland that have been overrun in one swoop, that have become a minority in one swoop. So
I could honestly say I respect what he's saying, especially if he's being the voice for people who feel like they don't have a voice, and he's, sometimes it takes a fighter to fight. Sometimes it takes a fighter to fight. So I do respect what he's saying. Obviously, I'm unaware about like the major issues in Ireland, but I know from what he's saying too, I know it just kind of sounds like the same everywhere when it comes to messed up governments, man. Hopefully, Trump just whatever Trump promises, hopefully he comes through with it, because once again, if you don't come through with what you're saying, then that's just another clash that'll be waiting to happen. Like, I don't know if their relationship is based off of mutual friends and whatever happen goes on behind the scenes. Like, they both have Dana White that they're close with, and so obviously they were friends way before all of this. And if Conor's really coming from the heart, which I'm sure Conor truly loves Ireland, but he coming from the heart and he's really speaking as a voice for the people, uh, and say Trump, for whatever reason, doesn't meet his expectations, and Conor being known to speak impulsively, tweet impulsively, go online and many deleted things, and that could definitely go left quick, if Conor feels like he would like something wasn't that was maybe promised behind the scenes, or something ain't done right. So that could go left quick. But it's interesting to see what's really happening, because a lot of these things, like I said, a lot of things sound good, right? It's a lot of people who voted for Trump right now because things sounded good and they feel like it wasn't what they signed up for. So this is just me using logic. Some people, it's a lot of diehard people out here, people who are like diehard on the left or diehard, liberal, and the liberals and conservatives. They like there's all this crazy stuff to where it's like you even say one thing they don't agree with, or you sound like you sway in this way, people are quick to comment and crucify you. I'm just keeping an open mind and just looking at the chess game ahead of us, and even looking at what's the chess game played behind that chess game. Who's controlling Trump? Because like who's it's a lot going on, a lot of factors that we don't see, and I feel like people be too quick to jump up and be like, yeah, I'm riding with this cause. It's like, dude, you don't see the full spectrum. You only see what we're being told and what we're being shown.
The issues need to be addressed, and the 40 million Irish Americans, as I said, need to hear this, because if not, there will be no place to come home and visit. Ireland is at the cusp of, potentially losing its Irishness, and I'm here to raise the issue and highlight.
That struck me for some reason. Like, I don't know, like what he said about the Irish, because I've been listening to I don't want to pronounce her name wrong, but I'm gonna go for Sinead O'Connor. I've been listening to her. She's been just in my mind and heart a lot lately, right? Very, very brave woman. How she spoke about the potato famine and so much that's happened to the people of Ireland, a place that I would love to visit. Actually, that's top on the list. But with just the things she spoke about, it's like, for him to say they're on the cusp of losing their Irishness, it seems like it's been like that for a while. It seemed like they was on the cusp of that when the indentured servitude was going on. It seemed like they was on the cusp of that when the potato famine was going. It seemed like they. I just don't. I just think there's certain people that you can't take that out of them. Certain special people. I believe the Irish are some of those special people. I believe the Jamaicans are some of them special people. The Nigerians, the Igbo, the certain people that have had some serious wars and have survived, and to this day are still going through certain things. But it's like I don't think no, I don't think that Ireland could ever truly lose its Irishness. I get what he's saying with the immigration and so much going on, but I don't know.
Liked it. It's also St. Patrick's Day, so a little bit of celebrations for sure, and a little bit of learning and listening to Mr. President Trump, whose work ethic is inspiring, and all that does to me is highlight the lack of work on my side. So that's it. That's what I'm here for.
Awesome. Thank you, Conor.
Thank you, guys. All right, God bless.
Bye, guys. We'll see you later.
Conor. He has his hands in so many things. I seen he started a rap label, signing older '90s rappers. He's all over the place. He's all over the place, and when it's all said and done, I don't like it. Like, it's a lot of things sound good. I'm not somebody. There's a lot of people who are followers, and they just kind of get up and they're like, oh, this person's speaking for our cause. Let's follow him. And unfortunately, with the so-called black American community, that's happened too many times. Where someone could get up and start preaching or act like, and then all of a sudden everybody want to follow. Oh yeah, this person's for us, and the whole time they could be bought out or they could be some type of sellout. So you have to be very careful of everything. Because when it's all said and done, you just got to peep the chess game, and you just got to be mindful. Like I said, when people say things that sound good, okay, all right, now let's peep how they move after that. Is that we got to peep the actions, we got to even peep the characters. The characters are important. Like I said, if Trump was to not meet his expectations to whatever degree that we see in our face or behind the scenes, how would he react to that? Knowing his impulsive character, how would that affect the relationship between the Irish and the Americans? So there's a couple of different things to look at there for sure. But as far as the immigration problem, I can see why Connor would feel like it will respect what Trump doing, because with America having the immigration going on and Trump running down on that, he wants that to happen in his country too. It's inspired. So I can see where that connection is made. I get what Connor's saying. He feels like like the Irish culture, the true Irish culture, is pretty much being washed away in a sense. Yeah. So, but then at that same token, I would have to say, how does he feel about what's going on over in Palestine over there? I would have to ask him that. How does he feel about what Elon and how does there's too many factors that play to where it's like, and who's really in control, what's really going on. So we're gonna have to really see how this play out. People of Ireland, keep fighting, keep doing keep fighting. Just keep fighting for your culture and hold on to your culture. Everybody around the world who may feel like they're at risk of losing their essence, uh, keep fighting for it. Keep fighting for it. And don't be a fool either. Don't be a fool. Don't fall for just because something sound good. A lot of people know how to cover poo with sugar. The correct term would be covering shit with sugar. A lot of people know how to do that, and a lot of people are master manipulators, so you got to be very careful. But with that being said, let me know what you think in the comments. Much love to you all. If you enjoyed this video, definitely don't hesitate to hit that like, that subscribe, that notification bell, and I'll be back more soon. Much love.